everybody, welcome to Algiere Ranch Chronicles. Today is another garden day, which I'm super excited about. I'll show you a little update on what we got going on. I also am going to add a couple more things into here. But before we do all that, I am going to weed whack in here because I don't like the grass touching my ankles. Alright, we're done weed whacking. I got it set up too so you guys could see Titus and the new bulls and heifer in the background. They're hanging out right there too, which is nice. But got this all weed whacked and I wanted to give you guys a quick little update on where the plants are at right now. Some of them look pretty good. Like these tomatoes I think look pretty good. But these I put in the ground a lot earlier than the rest, so keep that in mind. And then, like for example, this basil I put in there during that last video, so a week ago from when this was recorded to when that was recorded. And same with these. Put these in a week. Nope, that's not true. These have been in there for a little while. So these tomatoes and these cucumbers have been in there longer than everything else. So this kale, it's definitely getting bigger, but you can see like everything's kind of turning yellow. Ideally, I would not fertilize anything, and that is going to be my goal for the following gardens. I'm honestly okay with fertilizing this one. The goal is for this to be the last year with my garden right here. So next year we're going to move. Actually, yeah, I'll give you guys a little update on what we're doing next year. So next year we're going to move the garden to that spot over there. We're going to cut down some trees, which you guys can tell, especially right now, my garden is like very shaded, and every time I do something about the garden, somebody says that it needs more sun, and that is definitely true. This is one of the sunniest spots that we had up here without cutting down trees, but the first year we put this in, we didn't want to make like a permanent decision on where it was going to be. And so right out that window, you can see down to the pasture, and the garden kind of covers all of that up, so that way we'll be able to, one, make this a bigger part of the pasture and see down there a little bit better. But over here, we'll be able to take down a lot of these trees and really make it exactly what we want. So that is the long-term goal. Tucky, I hear you. I think Tucky will be kind of upset because this is definitely his spot in there. Tucky! He'll come out and say hi eventually, but he's probably catching some mice and stuff. With all that being said, this is going to be moved over there, and over there, my goal is to not use any fertilizer at all, because you guys know a lot of what we're doing everywhere else is more of a holistic approach, so I want to take that approach with my garden, like long term. I want to be able to use like the land to do everything instead of adding fertilizer and the garden becoming dependent on that. A lot of this is starting to turn a little bit yellow, and this year just quickly I want to make sure we're getting something out of the garden, so I am going to add a little bit of fertilizer and just kickstart it a little bit, because it doesn't necessarily look bad, but it doesn't necessarily look great at the moment either. But these, keep in mind, just came out of the little containers that they were in. So realistically, they're not bad. I mean, this one actually looks pretty good. So that's our little kale. Some more tomatoes, some more cucumbers, because those are my two favorite. The beets over here. This is my best looking beet so far. It's still kind of puny, but when I transferred these over, they didn't do amazing. So we have a few of those. This bed right here is pretty much completely empty. Besides, I do have some snap peas over here, which I'll show you in a sec. But I am going to put some more stuff in this bed tonight. But over here is where we have these snap peas starting to come up, which I'm super excited about. I just put a bunch in there. I'll thin them out as they get bigger, and I can tell which ones are going to grow a little bit stronger. I also did lettuce in this bed, and there's the lettuce update. But really helpful tip, a lot of you guys said that I should start the lettuce actually in the bed, so that is what I'm gonna do today. I got some more lettuce seeds and I'm gonna just get rid of that one and just start over for the lettuce over there. And then in this bed, I have my celery. So these are actually looking pretty good. Again, I think they'll just need a little bit of help with like the coloring right there. But once I get that in, it should be good to go. So I got those, and then my 2 little jalapenos over there. There he is. Come here. Come here. Come here. He just likes to say hi and then he minds his own business. Oh, here's all the bulls. We got 6 in there now, so. What are you doing? And then, let's see, I think that's all I had in here that I wanted. Oh, no, wait. Actually, this is kind of cool. My onions are popping up, which is really cool. I have not grown these yet, so they're popping up. These are just from what I just shot in here from the weed whacker. But those are starting to sprout up. That is the major update that I wanted to give you guys. And then now I'll show you what I'm gonna add tonight. Can you fill up a 5-gallon bucket with some water? Like halfway.
Halfway?
Well, I did end up getting some more chamomile seeds because if you saw the last video, there was like nothing in there, in that packet. That is how small those little seeds are. So tiny. So I'm putting some more in this little container right here. Thank you. I got my little helper here today. Now you're the helper. He's working on some other stuff, but that's good. So I got some raspberries. I'm gonna start these. Zeus, are you so interested? The tree's still in the back of that. I got a peach tree too.
Dang, that ain't put in yet?
No!
That was the one thing I said I was excited about.
You're not excited about anything else on here?
No, I'm excited about those 2.
Yeah.
And strawberries.
They're not gonna be able to hear you. He said, how come these blueberries never grow? And maybe you guys would be able to tell us because they've looked like this every year we've gotten them. And we've had these for 3 years now.
Huh?
3 years now.
3 years, yeah.
So I feel like they should be producing something at this point. When that was smaller though, we had a goat at that point and he kept eating it, but that's not even the one that he ate a lot. No. It was the other one which did not survive at all. Let me know if I need to be doing something different with my blueberries because we want some of those. This man right here goes through some blueberry packs. So we need like 4 of those.
Where are you gonna put that tree? Out there?
I don't know. Oh, lizard. Okay, well we gotta put these in the water so that the roots expand a little bit. Zeus is sitting here with me. He's so cute. Dig a hole large enough. Set the plant crown where it's... Oh, no, I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that with this one, just the other one, I guess. I'm gonna put this over here with the blueberries. That thing looks kind of sad. So that is what we're working with currently. That is what this looks like. So we'll see. I also decided I'm going to plant more basil, and I was going to do some of these herbs inside. Hi, Ty Ty. But since I have room out here, I figured I might as well just go ahead and start them out here. So that's what we're gonna do. I'll probably just do these seeds tonight and then call it quits. I'm gonna lay these out like I did last time, figure out where I want to put them all, and then we'll go from there. I'm gonna do just a line basically of lettuce. The only problem with this bed is how wide it is, so that does make it pretty difficult, I'm not gonna lie. But we'll make it work. Just like everything else, we'll make it work. All right, so we got the lettuce in there, basil in there. Now we got rosemary, dill, thyme, and cilantro, which cilantro I really want I want to make some salsa this year with that and my tomatoes. And then I also have thyme and oregano. There goes Donnie. Last time you guys saw that I had like a ton of ants in this one spot. Well, for one, is that gonna hurt anything? Like, are ants gonna start eating this stuff? I don't know. And then two, what's the best way to avoid that or any like pests that you guys deal with? Because we have some diatomaceous earth, I might just start putting that down. So let me know what you guys do for some pest control. I really want to also make some good pickles. Last time I felt like they were missing a lot of flavor. I tried some last year with our cucumbers because, like I said, we got so many cucumbers last year, so hopefully that's the same this year. I tried making pickles and they just tasted like vinegar. Like they were not very good. So I wanted to, the recipe that I followed said that actual dill just works a lot better than like dried dill from the grocery store, and that's what I used, so hopefully that will help it. Those are all in here. All my seeds are in here. He's throwing eggs.
Shoot, they're not breaking.
To the chickens.
How does that even happen? You can drop it from this high.
And they don't break? Don't know. He's upset because they're not breaking, even though he's throwing them really far. Did you really just throw that at me?
No, I threw it up in the air. It wasn't at you.
Oh. You got lucky. Alright, seeds are in, beds are watered, we're good to go. So I'll let you know. I'll give you another update. Next week we got also, wait, hold on. Everybody up here. Hi, Mr. Titus. They're just chilling. I mean, how's that for a great garden view? I got chickens over there. I got Donnie over there, bulls over here, barn cat minus the barn over here, and some pitties over here.
Hoping they'd eat some of that mineral.
But that's all we're doing for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, we love you, we appreciate you, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.